Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking around. No, so welcome back again. This is I don't know if you're watching this. This is probably gonna be an entire video. I'm just documenting this. Today is February 15th, 2026. I don't know when I made the last one, but the last one was discussing the project. This is the second version of how it's going. Well, I'll explain how it's going. So here I am with the car model, the set car model that I've modeled in Blender. I have this. I've modeled all of this basically using reference images online. Just this car is just put together. It's supposed to be a Mazda, but it's not really a Mazda. I used the reference from ChatGPT and made me like a copy version. Not exactly copy. It's not an exact copy of what it made, but basically, the idea is it's supposed to reference a Mazda R7 or so. I don't remember the car. See, that's how I have really bad brain memory. Anyways, I have modeled this. I will show the basically the geometry. Look at that tire. I have decimated this completely. So that's why it looks all triangulated, but it is manifold, so it is 3D printable. Is that a hole? Yeah, I think that's a hole. For that hole, I don't know. I still have to figure out how the tire situation is gonna be. How am I gonna add? Am I gonna have to add an axle, a little tiny axle that I'll make? I don't know. I have to see what I can do to do this, because I'm doing this all free. I am not paying for a single dime, bro. I didn't even pay for Fusion. For Fusion, basically, the idea was to do this for free. This is free. I'm doing this for free, except I'm buying the supplies. I'm buying all that shit. The idea is to make this without paying for another fucking CAD software or whatever, bro. And yeah, I still gotta figure out the tire situation, like how am I gonna make the car actually rollable? Like you could use the wheels and not be just stiff and stuck there. Like these lights took forever to make. This is just the geometry. This took a long ass time, dude. It took forever. Look at that. The tiny little detail. It's customizable. This is made by me. It doesn't look great, but I'm planning on. I don't know why I modeled this fully, but that's how my brain works. I'm trying to add LED lights to this, so I also have to figure out how I'm gonna be able to do this with LEDs and stuff. It shouldn't be too hard. I hope I hope it doesn't and I have to buy the electronics too. I gotta plan all of that out. I think I'm gonna start doing that today. I'm gonna order those things, and yeah, I'm gonna try and figure that out. Literally, where's the smoothing? Look how many faces that is. That is ridiculous. So if I try pushing this, which is the smooth option, I will freeze. My computer would just freeze completely and will crash. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, that's how it is. That's how it turns out. And right now, I'm trying to figure out how to, for the past week, I've been trying to figure out how to turn this mesh. So for example, let's go to Fusion. You got this car model right here, right? It's perfectly, it's an STL. It's the same STL that I used to print out the other car, right? I modeled this and I brought it in here. I was trying to figure out how to make this into a B-rep surface, which is something that is used in parametric like design or something. You use it in like a CAD software, right? That's the main thing they use, and they don't use Blender's STL's files. You gotta edit them so you can use them in this program. So the problem that I have with that is this is very high poly. It's impossible. And the thing that sucks the most is that Fusion, since I'm using the hobby license, which is the free version, I can't really use the prismatic version, which is in the professional um, license, where it turns your model into, well, I don't think it's going to turn this model into a complete B-rep surface, but it can do a better job than the faceted version, which just turns it into a bunch of triangles and doesn't change anything. So I'm stuck with that. I tried using FreeCAD, doesn't work. It works a little bit, but it's not going to do the best job at doing that. So what I experimented today was, if I can move, I'm just gonna put this on my thing. So what I experimented today was holes. I made a sketch. So I'll just demonstrate, I guess. I made a sketch. I went to this and I made a sketch basically. I'll use this planar surface. Let's say I want to make a hole again here, and I make a hole, right? Let's make it 30, right? Oh, I made it 3. Holy crap! All right, let's say I want to make a hole. Let's make it 30. That's the hole right there. 30. It's 30 diameters, I guess. I don't know the measurements, and it's giving me a warning. I know. So what I did was I did that, and bro, I am so bad at using Fusion. I'm still learning how to use this program. And basically, I want to extrude. So I'm gonna extrude, and I'll bump it up until it covers majority of majority of it, like this, right? And now I'm gonna click OK, and that's a new body, whatever. And then I'm gonna go into the mesh tab. All I did was I tessellated it, so it turns this into this. I'm gonna select high because I don't want it to look like shit. And obviously the body's gonna be, what the fuck? It's gonna be this, obviously. And then yeah, we select, oh. And now that's a mesh again. That's converted into a mesh. Exactly, converted into a mesh. So basically, what I did here was I combined these both. I combined them both. Target body, I just selected the car, and then I did this. And what I wanted to do here is cut. So it's kind of like Boolean, but it's not. And see, and then I just wait a whole ton of time. And if this loads for these companies nowadays, man, they're trying to scam you guys, bro. Only professionals can use high-end softwares. Like, I went to college, right? I did animation. I took a bunch of animation classes, and we were using Maya, and that program is an industry standard. That's not free. I mean, I'm sure there's a license out there that's like $100 or something that you could use. Majority of programs have that. Man, it's taking forever. Yeah, hole right here. So I'm gonna be using that. And yeah, that's the update, because I tried FreeCAD, I tried a bunch of stuff, and turning it into a B-rep surface was a nightmare. It was a complete nightmare. I don't think I was able to do it. I'm not even gonna come close to doing that. So I'm just gonna stick to doing that. As for the measurements and everything like that, I'm just gonna keep doing that in Fusion. I'm just gonna do the parts and everything, how measurements fit and everything. It's gonna be in Fusion, and for the modeling and all that stuff, combining everything, and you'll see what I mean in the future. But that's all I have to show for today. This is how my project is going. In the next couple of days, I am going to be working on the steering. This is something I need to really hone in and figure out how I can do this, because I have really no idea how to do that. And yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. I guess the tire, I don't know, from my I don't know, I don't have any experience in this. Like, I don't know what to call this. Like, what do you call yourself when you do this type of work? I have no idea. No idea what a maker. What, I have no idea. But that's where my project is. I gotta figure out the steering, the lighting. I have to order the parts, the Bluetooth stuff, wires, all that stuff. And yeah, thanks for listening to my rant. And I'll see you in the next one. And that should be next. I mean, honestly, you'll see a bunch of montages or something. I don't know. I'm making these like if it's installments or something, but it truly isn't. Um, Fuck, I have no idea. Anyways, I'm gonna stop. Peace, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, see you. Bye.